Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Tectonic Talks, and today I'm here with very important update from Cognizant. Yes, it is related to the Cognizant's Communication Assessment 2024. Well, the Cognizant has now updated its exam pattern and now it has included communication assessment as a elimination round in its campus placement hirings. So in this video we will talk about the updated pattern of communication assessment, how to prepare for it, a sample test and some previous year questions. So let's get started. So first of all, we should know what exactly does a communication assessment is. So basically it's a process to measure your fluency in any language while you're communicating. Communication assessment process is very important when hiring a candidate for a particular position that requires interaction with customers, employees and fellow colleagues. See, communication is very important everywhere. When you are hired or you're working on different client projects, you need to interact with the clients, and the medium of communication is English. So it's very important that you have very good communication skills. Then only you will be able to understand the client's requirement and you will be able to follow up with them. That's why companies have now started this new trend of communication assessment to assess the candidate's communication abilities. Coming to the assessment format, so total there will be 72 questions and the duration of the assessment will be 55 minutes. So in 55 minutes you have to solve 72 questions. Next, talking about sample test or section A. So when you start the assessment, before starting you will have one section called as sample test. So in this what you have to do is it's basically about checking your headphones and your microphones. So to ensure that they are working properly in order to give this communication assessment. So there will be two options. First one will be headphone test. In headphone test, when you click on this headphone test, it will actually an audio will be played and you have to listen to it. If you are able to listen to the audio properly, then only click on that right button, tick mark. Yeah. And for microphone test, one sentence will be written on the screen and you have to repeat that sentence multiple times, and then once that is done, in the screen it will show you like the audio quality is poor, medium or it's good to proceed. If it shows like yes, good to proceed, then you have an option of tick. Click on that and then you're good to proceed. Otherwise keep on changing your microphone and keep on giving this test unless and until you pass. It's very important that you have a very good quality headphone and microphone, okay, because otherwise it will hinder your communication assessment. Once you are done with the sample test, now next we cover what all sections will be covered as part of this test. See, the main goal of communication assessment is to consider one's ability to listen, to speak, to read, and the time they take to process it and the speed of understanding and developing it. Right? So communication assessment considers your writing skills, pronunciation, your speech, grammar and more. So based on that, you're going to have 4 sections. There will be a written communication section. Next, reading comprehensive test. Third will be listening test, and fourth will be a spoken English test. Let's see in detail each of these sections. Written communication. As we know, when you're working in any corporate world, in any corporate company, the most important is written communication. right? We every day we have to send lots of emails and text messages to our fellow colleagues, to clients, to our managers, to our team leads. So writing those with proper usage of grammar, your vocabulary, the use of articles, and all these things is very important over communication. So the first round, that is written communication, is going to test your written communication abilities. It is going to cover grammar questions. It will be like a kind of fill in the blanks, wherein it will have grammar questions, basic grammar, subject verb agreement and all. Vocabulary will be there, use of articles, a and the. All this will be covered as part of your written communication. Next round that we have is reading comprehensive test. See, reading assessment measures a candidate's ability to understand and analyze the written information accurately, right? These skills are very relevant to any profession that needs to communicate on a daily basis, right? So by taking a reading comprehensive test, the company is trying to get an overall idea of a candidate. Okay, so what is covered as part of reading comprehensive test is there will be many sentences that will be written. You have to read those sentences aloud, and that's it. That is what you have to do here. So whatever is written, you have to read it clear, correct, properly. Next is listening test. This is the most important and I would say the most difficult section of communication assessment, that is the listening test. See, listening skill is very important, right? While communicating with others, it's important that you listen what the other person is trying to communicate to you. Okay, you should avoid misunderstanding. So company is taking this listening test. Now when I say that this assessment is the most difficult one, why is it so? So I would like to tell you. See, these communication assessments are going to be in American accent. We Indians normally speak British English, but here when in listening test the audio will be played. This audio is the person who is going to speaking, right? That person is going to have American accent. American accent is little difficult for Indians to understand unless and until you have a proper practice of it. That's why I personally feel that listening test is really a little tough. So you have to practice more here. Okay, now what all things are covered as part of listening test? So there will be two things. One, audio will be played once, only once. You have to listen to that audio properly and then repeat what was told, exactly same as what was told. Okay, so this is one thing. Next is there will be a comprehension or a story kind of thing that will be audio will be played. You have to listen to that comprehension or to that story, and then you have to answer questions based on your listening skills. I hope this is clear. Now next that we have is spoken English test. Now speaking communication skill is most essential that everyone must have. You should know how to express your ideas, right? How to communicate them well to other person so that the other person understands what's going in your mind, what you are trying to convey to them, right? So the most prominent and valued skill a candidate can have, and 80% of his or her work is done if they are fluent in English language. So this test basically assesses if the candidate understands the language well or not. There will be one topic from here. So basically any topic will be given to you. Any topic will be given to you. I will share some samples with you, and you will be given 30 seconds to analyze what you're going to speak, think about the topic, and then once that 30 seconds are completed, the timer will start for 1 minute, and for entire 1 minute you have to keep on speaking on that topic. Now it is important that you should not break in between, you should not stop before 1 minute is completed. Keep on speaking till 1 minute. Don't speak very fast or don't speak very slow. Keep your pace medium and keep on speaking relevant to the topic for 1 minute. Okay, so this is something that's going to be covered as part of spoken English test. Now when I gave this assessment, there were few topics on, like, what is your hobby? You have to speak on that. What is your favorite role model? Who is your role model? So you have to speak on that. There were other topics also. I have data about it. I will share with you shortly. So these are some of the sections that will be covered as part of communication assessment. Yeah. Now it's very important to understand that what you need to do so as to qualify this assessment. So basically there are 5 C's of effective communication: clear, correct, complete, concise, and compassionate. You have to be clear on what you are speaking. You need to be correct. You have to speak it correctly, completely, complete the sentence properly, and don't speak the same repeated words for a longer time. Be concise, be relevant to the topic, and be compassionate. Okay, your voice should not be low. It should be, it should feel as if you are active. Speak all the words clearly. Okay, very important. So this was all about the communication assessment. If you have any questions, or if you want any previous year questions, please write it in the comments. I will provide you. Thank you. And if you like, please subscribe and like to my channel if you like my videos.